What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mystic Iceman, and we back again with another video. I'm here to explain to y'all where I've been the last couple of days. I've been in the hospital, and I've had some very horrible hospital experience with some of the nurses and just the whole ordeal, right? So, to start off with, I was making some chicken nuggets the other night, and I was frying them up, y'all. Y'all know how fried and greasy foods go. They get the smelling good, and you know what I'm saying. You ready to eat them up. So my stomach started hurting uncontrollably. So, and I had ate a little small TV dinner earlier that day, and my stomach was already kind of hurting a little bit, but I still needed to cook because I needed to cook for my fiance, and wanted to make her lunch for the next day too for work. So I'm in there cooking, and I'm getting ready to play the game. My friends, all is right with the world.
Going down. Dude, I'm playing Fortnite, dude. I got my pizza rolls already. I got a new girlfriend. Shit is amazing right now. I'm feeling golden.
I'm feeling okay, but my stomach is bothering me. So it got worse around the time that I started cooking, and it got worse and worse and worse and worse throughout the night to where my fiance finally convinced me to go to the hospital. And as y'all know, I'm a young broke black man. I do not have insurance. So for people who with me who don't got insurance, you know that going to the hospital is, you're not trying to do that until it's the last thing that you got to do. You're not trying to do that because it's gonna cost a lot of money. And yes, the hospital bill's probably gonna hit me like a freight train when it comes through here. But because this was a couple of days endeavor. They had me in there for a couple of days, despite me thinking I was going in for just a little quick visit to get some pain medicine. They can tell me what's going on, blah blah blah, and send me on by my way. It spiraled real crazy. So I got to the hospital, y'all, and they told me, and my father-in-law, my future father-in-law, was with me. This is like 2 o'clock in the morning. He was with me, and they didn't tell me nothing. They did. It took about 30 minutes for me to get inside a room. They finally got me in a room, and they gave me some pain medicine, and I just kind of jerked it in and out. Me and my father-in-law was in there taking naps, back to back taking naps. So it wasn't until about 7 o'clock. No. It wasn't about 5 o'clock in the morning, from 2 to 5. About 5 o'clock in the morning, they went and took me and did an MRI scan, which made me throw up. They gave me this contrast stuff, made me vomit. And it wasn't until about a little bit after that they drew some blood and they gave me an IV. So I went back to the room, gave me the IV, gave me first of all, they was trying to draw some blood. They couldn't get it. They couldn't get a spot. Like, I don't think y'all can see it, but they got like it's like bruised right here where they was trying to poke me at. They was trying to poke me over and over again. They wasn't the only spot that was able to get me was my hand. They was able to draw blood from my right hand, and they put an IV in my right arm, and they had it in my left arm at first, but it messed up. And they had to move it to my right arm. So they had me sitting there all on this medicine and stuff, and it wasn't until about 7 o'clock in the morning when my grandmother and my mother was finally aware of what was going on. They were on their way, that they even came in and told us what was going on. So we sat there from 2 o'clock in the morning to about 7 o'clock, and they didn't even tell me or my future father-in-law what was going on. They just said they knew that my gallbladder was bad. I had a bad gallbladder. They told us at that point, at about 7 o'clock, that I would have to have a surgery done. I've never had a surgery done before this, but they told me I would need to get my gallbladder worked on so they can get the gallstones out. And okay, so all of that is okay with me. I'm like, okay, cool. Whatever stops this pain, I don't care, because I've had this pain on and off for years, never knew what it was, and this is the worst it's ever been. So I was like, okay, cool. My grandma don't get there, my mama get there. My father-in-law goes home, get him some rest. Understandably so. He was there with me since 2 o'clock in the morning. Love those people, by the way. Get y'all some. Hey, if y'all significant others' family don't care about y'all, you need to reevaluate what's going on there, because my in-law family love me. They crazy about some me. So anyway, that's good for me, bad for y'all if y'all don't have that. But anyway, my grandmother and my mother got there, and upon forcing me they braided my hair, because they was like, nah, you ain't going in this hospital looking like Wolfman Jack. So they braided my hair while I was in this hospital bed in pain. Then they tried their best to make me laugh, try to make light of the situation because I was nervous because I've never had a surgery before. But we're still sitting there. We noticed that at about 9 o'clock in the morning, we noticed that we're still sitting there, and nobody said nothing. So we asked the people again. They're like, "Oh, we're waiting to get you a transport because we can't do the surgery here." This is Coosa Valley Medical Center for those of you who's curious. Coosa Valley Medical Center in Silicaga. They said they can't do it. So we was like, okay, they was gonna take me to Grandview, which is in Birmingham. I would much rather Birmingham be, taking care of me than Silicaga. Like, let's be real. So I was okay with that. But we're waiting for a transport this whole time. And it was just one of the Silicaga ambulances that was going to take me to another hospital. So not only did we wait until 5 o'clock in the afternoon before we got this transfer, and they were still planning on doing the surgery on me that day, by the way. Whatever hospital I was going to was going to do the surgery on me that day. But we find out they didn't have any beds in Grandview. So they had to send me to Gaston Regional. Now this is where my experience takes a left turn. Right? All that waiting and stuff we did at Coosa Valley, that's normal. I don't have insurance. I'm not a high priority guest in the hospital. So if I die, I die. So that's basically like what they got going on. If you die, you die. You ain't got insurance. Oh well. So they take me to Gaston Regional, which is not Grandview by any means. So my hospital right next to the projects. But okay. Now there is a very vast difference between the day shift and night shift at Gaston Regional, and this is where my experience with the nurses came through. Night shift got them black ladies that care about you like you their own child. Day shift had them Caucasian women that really didn't give a crap at all. And I know what y'all gonna say. Oh, it's a race thing. It's this. No, that's just what it was. And we in Alabama, so let's keep it a bean. It's about race 9 times out of 10 around here. It is. So these ladies didn't check up on me. I get in the hospital, right? They tell me that my surgery isn't gonna be that day. It's gonna be the next day. Okay, cool, fine. I have to tell my family that. So they allowed me to eat because you can't take nothing by mouth prior to the surgery to get your gallbladder taken out. So they let me have something to eat. My family go and get me something to eat. Now I don't eat fast food a lot, y'all. Despite me being a big dude, I don't eat fast food a lot. So the lady that came in and told me about my gallbladder surgery, she was so rude. She was like, "Oh, judging by what you ate, you're that we want to do more tests on you tomorrow, so your surgery will be pushed back to the next morning." And she was like, "Judging by what you ate, your cholesterol is probably high. Judging by what you ate, your blood pressure is probably high, and yeah, we need to do more tests on you to see if you have a fatty liver or whatever." And I was like, "You don't know my diet, ma'am. I don't eat out often. We're like literally 2 hours away from home right now, and so we don't have a stove or nothing to cook a healthy meal. Eating out was the only option, and we don't have money like that. So eating out was the only option we have right now, and I needed something to eat because I haven't eaten all day, all day." And at this point, the pain is gone, y'all, because the pain medicine did what it was supposed to do. And they explained that to me. They said that the pain medicine relaxed my system enough for the gallstone to just fall through, and it wasn't trying to constrict no more. So that pain, what do you call it? That contracting pain in my stomach wasn't a thing no more. So the problem basically fixed itself, which they also wanted to scan about. But they still wanted to end up taking my gallbladder out. So cool by me. If I don't have that problem no more, that pain no more, cool by me. Get it out of me. Fine. So I'm in this hospital the whole next day. There's nothing I can do. I can't get out of the bed and do something, anything for myself. I'm hooked up to liquids. So this whole time I'm thinking I can't eat nothing, I can't drink nothing. But they pushed my surgery back again to the next day. So the nurses during the daytime The white nurses. And I'm saying that, y'all calm down. The Caucasian nurses, they would come in, they wouldn't check, they wasn't checking on me. They were just trying to make sure I was still alive in there, I guess. But they wouldn't even come in. They came in maybe twice the entire day, the entire span of the entire day. They came in maybe twice. And the one time that she came in, she looked at my IV, saw that it was empty, and was like, I need to change that. But never came back. She never came back. And I was going to be like, oh, maybe they're busy today, but this was consistently the whole time I was there. She came in and she's like, oh, I need to change that IV. Doesn't change the IV. And so when the lady, Miss Jackie, get there in the night shift, she like, oh baby, they should have been changed. What's going on? You need these fluids inside of you for your surgery. And then she was like, when did they say they were gonna do your surgery? And I told her, she was like, so have they fed you anything? Did they get you any food? I was like, no ma'am, I haven't had breakfast, lunch, no dinner, nothing. And she was like, are your family gonna bring you something? I was like, ma'am, we live 2 hours away and it's like 8 o'clock. There's no way they're gonna. There's no way. And she was like, I'm gonna go find you something to eat. She went and found me something to eat, found me something to drink, and she wasn't even that shocked that they did be like this because she worked there. She worked there. Well, I mean, she's a traveling nurse. That isn't her home hospital, so she was still kind of like, why aren't they helping? Why aren't they doing what they're supposed to do? This IV should have been changed hours ago. And it is what it was. The people that was transporting me around the hospital to do scans and stuff, they had attitudes. They was real nasty. Like they was, I'm talking about huffing and puffing, just slinging my bed around. Like, bro, if you don't like your job, why are you doing it? I mean, I get you need to pay your bills and all, but this is crazy. I'm hurting. You slinging my bed around like. What's the issue? What's the problem? Do I need to get out of this bed so we can solve this issue or something? Is that what's going on? So I get back in my room, y'all. I do all my scans and stuff, and this is like a day or two later of this hospital treatment, and they just giving me the runaround on the surgery. So they finally tell me, they finally confirmed that it's gonna be the morning that it was, and I'm happy about this because I'm like, I'm gonna get out of this hospital. I'm gonna go home. I don't even know what type of tough guy act I'm gonna have to put on, but I'm gonna have to make it seem like I feel good after this surgery, so I can make it, so I can go home. I'm ready to go home. Um, TV had went out in there, y'all. It was horrible. If it wasn't for my homies, in Discord, bro, we was watching movies on Discord. They was watching movies with me on Discord. If it wasn't for the homies, I don't think I'd have survived and I've been bored to death. But I made it, y'all. I made it. We got the surgery, and I feel good. I feel great. I'm still in pain from the what's the name? Oh, the anesthesia. By the way, they put me to sleep, and I ain't even know it. It's like they put something in my drink, and I ain't even know it. They told me to breathe in this oxygen. They said breathe in this oxygen right here. I'm breathing in this oxygen. I blink, and I wake back up in my room. Just hurt. My stomach hurting because the pain from the surgery. But I'm looking around. I'm like, look, my brother, my mama, my stepmama, my 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 in laws. I'm like, oh, and then I notice I'm like, I'm naked because I got the hospital gown on. I'm like, I'm naked, but all these people in here. But anyway, I'm all right, y'all. Thank everybody for all the prayers, all the man. I'm so glad I got people that follow me that actually care about me, man. Y'all are the best ever. I don't care if it was just two of y'all. If I just had two subscribers or two followers on TikTok, y'all, for those of y'all that care, bro, that took the time out to pray for me, put me on prayer list, to reach out to me, make sure I was okay. For the people that wondered where I was on YouTube, reaching out to me on the back end, I appreciate y'all so much, man. I got some emails and stuff, man, from some beautiful people, from some concerned people, and I appreciate all of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for caring about me for real out here on this internet, because it's treacherous out here on this internet. Y'all care 1 minute, y'all don't care the next minute. But for those of y'all that's in my corner, I appreciate y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart. And I'm okay. We back to the regularly scheduled program. We got collabs planned for days. on the gaming channel. We got Warriors and Fiction coming. Y'all, we got more reactions coming to the main channel. We got more TikTok clips, more gaming clips and stuff coming to the TikTok. We working, y'all. We working. We back to working. So with that being said, I appreciate all of y'all, man, for sticking with me. And it means a lot to me. That's all I can say. It means so much to me. It's hard for me to put in words, but y'all know how we rock. Y'all support me. I support y'all. If I know that y'all doing anything, I support y'all. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.